could just cut down the D2. But GOS will always be GOS because he is the Geo that sucks. Because the original Geo is in Chicago.
So King Dedede versus Mega Man. Okay, I haven't seen many King Dededes throughout the entire life of Smash 4.
Well, he's got a decent grab game and Gordo ledge trap. So
yes, I mean,
I can see Yaeger having a decent one with the way that his mind works with his Bowser Jr. But is it going to be enough to knock Geo? Yep.
I mean,
I was going to say knock him out.
I will say the one thing they did right when they moved Dedede to Smash 4 was replacing the Waddle Dee with just the Gordos. That does do quite a lot of things for his game if you can land it.
True, and then let's not mention what they've added with it to in Ultimate. But that is the one issue with the Gordo is that if it's any sort of a hitbox, it's reflected right back.
Yeah, you could hit it with a blanket and that would happen.
Well, yes. I was going to make a comment about you being a Dr. Mario with his cape, but...
Well, technically it's not a cape. It's not a cape. It's a hospital sheet.
Yeah, a blanket.
Basically, yes.
But
I know you don't have to sugarcoat it.
But as we see here, Geo is actually he's going in hard. But luckily, we also know that Dedede is a heavy, so it's going to take a little bit of time to KO.
True, but not much longer if things keep going the current route. I mean, Dedede's movements are so linear.
Dead. True, you good.
But yeah, I mean, linear and slow, and sluggish. I don't know how Dedede could do it here against Mega Man's pretty quick, relatively speaking, movement speed and all the projectile stuff. I mean, true, Dedede would only have to hit Mega Man about 3 times to kill him, but that's if he can manage to hit him.
And again, just like we saw with Bringus and Aquatics, Mega Man's all about trying to create that barrier where Dedede can't go in, which is... And I understand why Yaeger's not going Bowser, because the pellets beat Kart. As we've seen, over and over again with Yanni versus Smasher, Yanni beating Scat, but then Scat adapting way back when. So we'll just have to wait and see how Dedede comes back here, which he's now been lapped. And that lead, that extra credit here soon is about to become the final exam passing grade.
Although I have to give it to him for
nice back air.
I have to give it to him first for the forward air under the stage, saving himself, and then that unexpected bear. Okay.
All right, Dedede swallows. Good to know. All right, and GOS setting up the ledge trap.
Oh my! I mean,
that would have been the only way for that to have ended well for Yaeger. And game one goes to GOS.
I mean, you still have to give it to him for managing to do that. I mean, just for even attempting that.
Hey, again, that's what happens when you play a jank character like Bowser Jr. You come up with these unorthodox methods, and he was able to carry that over. And we're going to see Lemmy.
I mean, and if he hadn't been down a stock, he could have just gone right down and taken him with him. If he stayed in his mouth that long, anyway.
I don't know. In chat, you can yell at me if I'm wrong. Not that I can see you yelling at me, but I believe in a DD side, I think Dedede dies first.
Yes, but if you were a stock up, then
yes,
that's what. So.
Yes, the old Ganon side, who cares, I'm up a stock. But now, as we've seen before with everybody going these other characters, you can clearly see Yaeger is significantly more comfortable with Lemmy versus Dedede.
Yes. And to start, he was managing to land quite a few aerials and tilts.
Now, I personally am used to seeing Yanni's Bowser Jr., so this is going to be a nice change of pace because Yanni likes to spam Kart, while Lemmy here is more of a read base, which is why his Dedede was doing as well as it was.
Yes. Well, I was going to say it because, I mean, Yaeger's Yaeger's has always been a little bit more calculated, where Yanni's is very much reactionary, I think. Although it works for him.
Oh yeah, I mean he's 13 on our fraudulent PR.
I mean, percent's mostly even here. I mean, definitely you can see that Yaeger's more comfortable with this character. Like, I mean, if he'd done this during the first match, he might not be in a bit of a desperate position now.
And unfortunately, both Gio had, well, all right, he has him in disadvantage right now, but Gio is respecting, I'd almost say too much, because he's letting Lemmy coming out of disadvantage and re-establishing neutral. Way too, and we tech those!
Oh, we got
Vista tech those!
and we got Lilatted.
Lilat saved Gio. Because he got that tech on that left wing, but Lemmy pulling out that hammer and saying, bye 2x4.
All right, if Yaeger wants to stay in this, he's got to do a lot of damage quick. And now Gio's respecting less, being more confident.
And because of that confidence, and again, he's just in Lemmy's face, keeping him in a disadvantage so he can't breathe and suffocating every option that he could possibly get. Lemmy's able to get one hit, the random hits, but it's not able to capitalize on anything. And Gio just maintains disadvantage.
I mean, I wouldn't say Yaeger's quite out yet, but he's got him.
Oh no,
really,
he's not out by any stretch of the imagination. He's just got to get a couple. If he can get one, maybe two strings, he'll be in Raminham, and then that's it. And then we'll see a game 3. But he's got to get those confirms first.
Looking a little dangerous now. Oh. And now Gio just trying to see if he can cheese him out of the arena.
I wish again, Gio respecting him too much. That was a regrab situation, a ledge trump bear, and that would have been it. And instead, are we going to see a game 3? Are we going to see a game 3? Not yet. All right, and...
Oh, man.
Now, see, this is what I mean. You see how Yaeger is keeping Gio in disadvantage now. Gio dropped a couple of ledge guards, and is it going to cost him?
Oh.
Nope.
If that was a back throw, that might have been it.
Possibly, but we'll... Oh, Raminham across the stage. We living.
Not enough. Oh. Is that bad DI?
That is horrible DI. Okay, Gio, if you are going to watch this VOD, I want you to listen carefully. Learn to DI. Learn to edge guard. Because that's what cost you game 2. You had this, and you dropped it. So now if your voice isn't a little bit lower because of things dropping, I'm going to be mad at you.
And Gio, apparently your Smash Bros. Daddy. He's not mad at you, he's just disappointed.
I am severely disappointed in GOS. But all right, so game 3.
Yeah, he's wearing his Santa cap, and he's going to give you coal in your stocking for that match.
Game 3, going to Town and City. I really like this pick for Yaeger, just because Raminham tends to kill off the top, and GOS, for whatever reason, is not getting a lot of up air kills. Yaeger is going, GOS is going more for kills off the side. So I like this pick.
Come to think about it, I haven't seen Mega Man's equivalent of Shoryuken in this set at all yet. But I guess
he got it once on game 1 with Dedede.
Oh yeah, but not against Bowser Jr.
Well, no, not against Lemmy. No.
I mean, you're not going to get Lemmy to stay still long enough to do that.
This is true, and then also with the even if Gio had the opportunity, I don't know if he'd go for it because of the cart. And the mechanic that the cart takes reduces knockback.
Once again, we see these two players pretty even with each other.
Only 2% separating them, but there's still 5 minutes left, so we ain't got to worry about that.
So Yaeger, I noticed using those disjoints for all they're worth.
He's got to get something going here.
Wanted to do ram and ham, but he didn't quite read it right.
Now, see, he had. Oh my!
Wow, that toy getting caught in the air gun thing, falling. Geo using it, and then
Nice bear.
And then as soon as that exploded in Yaeger's face, he was just kind of thrown off.
I mean, I think anyone would be thrown off a little bit if something exploded in their face. Ram and ham. All right.
True, but just I think Yaeger really wasn't expecting. Still, nice recovery.
And now we're back to last stock, game 3. This is their tournament stocks as we are in losers quarterfinals.
So who will win, the machine or the turtle in the machine?
And again, Geo dropping the ledge guard. He's got. If that was Smasher, he would still be off. That Lemmy would still be off stage.
So I noticed getting a bit of a Yanni vibe here because Yaeger's using a lot of the down air now.
Trying to get the it confirmed at this percent, it confirms into a couple of aerial follow-ups. So he's just trying to get that random hit into a string. Oh, I like the cannonball idea, trying to limit recovery options.
So now, I mean, it looks like Yaeger's got the upper hand here, but I still would not predict this one yet. I mean, because
I will. Geo's gonna drop this. He took game 1, and then he's gonna drop edge guards, and not being able to follow up on disadvantage state properly, and he's gonna lose. I'm calling it right now. I got $1 on it. Let's go.
So I mean, yeah, at this point, we're seeing Yaeger playing very confidently, but he has a much more calm confidence, and that's one of his strengths, I think.
Yes, and again, that's also the nature of the beast of Bowser Jr. You're not going to be able to just run right in like we saw with Aquaticus Fox or Diddy. You've got to be a little more. Oh, the spaghetti!
It got to be a little more. Got to be a little more circumspect. Got to kind of play with your opponent.
Oh! Geo pulled it out somehow.
What? So then, wow. Oh my! I did not expect that.
Oh, I
well,
surely did.